What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another installment of the 3 to T series, where I am attempting to play every single course, hopefully eventually, within GSPro by playing the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th on every single course. So, idea of this is to shorten things up a little bit, give you guys a more wide variety of a look of all the different courses here within GSPro. I'm going to edit things down a little bit, cut out some of the dead space, and primarily just show you guys the gameplay for the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th, which are generally, for most of the courses, most of the scenic, kind of picturesque signature holes for the courses. As for this one, we are playing the Petals at Stevens Point. This is in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Course designer on this one is Carl's Place. So I would assume, I don't know, Carl's Place obviously is a big simulator company, and they sell all kinds of golf stuff from what I understand, what I've seen. I don't know if they commissioned this or if they had someone in-house build it, but you guys can see by the T markers here, the Carl's Place. I'm assuming that's the Carl's Place. I didn't really look into this, but as the name implies, you can see some flowers around. Pretty cool look, but real quick before we get into it, I just did want to mention, hopefully you guys caught the first two videos, but the way this is going to work is I'm going to post videos from, whether I post 1 or 2 videos per week from Monday to Sunday, or I post a video every single day, Monday through Sunday. How this is going to work is whatever video throughout the ones from Monday to Sunday during the week that I post, whatever video from the different courses that gets the most amount of views, I'm going to do a full 18-hole gameplay like I usually do for whatever is the most popular course and video. So ideally I'd like to do, I've been working out some bugs and trying to get things to work here to be able to do 18-hole live stream, which would be awesome. But if I'm not able to do that, then I'll just play and record a regular 18 holes and I'll post that at a later date. But if you guys like this course and you want to see me play it, like, comment, subscribe, let me know down in the comments, and hopefully that if this is your favorite one, this one gets the most amount of views and we're able to play a full 18 holes here. But getting into it, first hole, par 4, 458 yards, playing the furthest back tees like always. Take a look at the flyover together. Pretty awesome look with all those different color flowers here. Wow, this is a long hole by the looks of it. So we got bunkers left and right, pretty narrow up there with trees. Not the most difficult green setup, no water or anything, but this is kind of a tighter tee shot, but it is a longer hole, so 349 is all the way up there where it narrows, so definitely not going to hit it there. So over here, if you look at the mini map, that's more in the landing zone, but we'll take a look here. Press J to jump up where we're going to be aiming. Pretty wide, both left and right. I've been having a bit of a two-way miss going, so we'll aim just left center right here. See what we can do with the tee shot here. Low, started left, and it's drawn a little bit on top of that. That should be fine though. Low heel. Not going to be the best numbers in the world, but we got it out there. 101.4 on the club speed, 147 because that was a low heely kind of mishit still. Been a little bit all over the driver face as of late, but it's kind of what happens when you take about a 2-week break of not hitting a ton. But we are off. Hopefully the idea and the goal is to be par for the 1st, 9th, and the 18th. So we'll see if we can pull that out here. This is a pretty long hole, like I said, but leaves us with 185 in the fairway, up about 2/3 of a yard. So we'll call it 186 total. It's going to come out a little bit left. We're on a little bit of a downslope, so we'll aim here, and should be a good 7-iron number if I can actually make some decent contact and get it up there. Chunky start a little bit left, should come back. Hopefully that goes to catch the front side of the green. Nope. Just a little bit too heavy on that. Alright. Not going to get too up or too down on any of these good or bad shots, but only 167 in that into the bunker. Caught that kind of heavy, like I said, but leaves us with 18 yards out of a greenside bunker. Up about a yard, so 19, and then 25%. So we're looking in the neighborhood of 20, yeah, right around 20. It's going to come out left, so we'll aim here. We're on an upslope, which will help. Just going to hit the 60 degree, hopefully be able to get up and down here from the bunker, save par. Pulled it a little bit. and not enough on out of that bunker. I think I did my math close to right. Maybe I needed closer to 22, 24 in the air, but I think I pulled that a little bit, didn't put quite enough on it. All right, bogey unfortunately, so we're 1 over through 1. Onto the 9th hole we go. 1 hole down out of the 3. Second hole out of the 3 to tee, as the name implies. 9th hole, par 5. Hopefully, shorter par 5 too, only 485. Hopefully we can maybe claw that bogey back and get us back to even if we can scrape out a birdie here. But take a look at the flyover. This would probably look really, really good with those different color flowers all along here. Obviously the graphics are really good too, just in general. We got a creek running up. That should be interesting. So that is not something you can play out of, but this would look probably really, really good with the different color flowers and whatnot if you were in a dark room, indoor simulator setup with a projector. But where are we going to aim with this tee shot? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I mean, it's par 5. You got to hit it. Got to hit driver. So we're going to aim here, and hopefully I don't flare one right. And if I do, it's either far enough right and long to get over that, or short enough and spinny enough right to stay short of that. But this is where we're going to aim, maybe even there. Ooh, we got trees on that line, though. Maybe we can't go that far. Well, this is going to be interesting. We'll see. We're going to go there, and need a good tee shot here. If you guys caught my live stream from a couple days ago, I was working on the pause drill. I didn't hit driver or anything. It was just did some wedges, two-handed, one-handed wedges, and then I went primarily, I think, pitching wedge through a 5-iron. I was working on that pause drill, getting that half a second of a pause, letting my hands drop a little bit and coming a little bit more from the inside. Got to try to channel that. I don't want to. Would rather work on that with a drill and then just kind of swing freely, not try to think about too many different things as I'm swinging. But I think I just need to give myself a half a second, kind of time things up just a bit better. But that was a little bit better. Felt I was a little bit slower on the backswing. That should be pretty good on that line. Oh, if that stays there, this is going to work. All right. We'll take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. 269 total, 101.7. Felt like I swung it, at least took it back a little bit slower, so not the quickest in the world, but 148 ball speed. More importantly, though, it was straight right where we aimed, right down the middle, which is good. So leaves us with 215 left, up about almost 2 yards. It's going to be a 5-iron, and do I have room? All right, there is room short right, which if I miss it will likely be over there, but that's where we're going to aim right there, and we're going to hit the 5. Chunky pop up, that's going to be short right, kind of what I said, hopefully. All right, over by the cart path, we'll be able to play from there. Hung back on it a little bit. It's tough going from driver swing where you kind of want to hang back on it a little bit. You want to have like 60-40 almost on your back foot versus iron swings, obviously. Want to hit pretty flush with a 5-iron, the longer irons, but want to stay more, probably 60-70% on that left leg, the front leg, keeping your chest over and cover the ball. So wasn't the best strike there. 199.5 total. We're about 15 yards short of what we were looking for, and we're about 34 yards to the right of it. But it is a par 5, so we're hitting 3. We have a chance here. 34 yards, up about a yard, so 35. We're in the rough, so that'll be another yard and a half. 36.5 total, or thereabouts. Gonna come out a little bit left, so I guess we'll aim here. And this is the decision. Real life on course, I would probably play a lower flighted 56. For this one, I do want to kind of get it up there onto the surface, so I'm going to go 60 degree, and hopefully we guess right with how much I choked down and how hard I hit it. But just a little bit chunky. This is not going to be bad, though. Go just a little. Oh, did we get it? We got it. All right, back to even. Third and final hole here. Birdie on that one. That feels good. That was a... Again, caught it a little bit heavy. Tough to kind of feel sometimes with the wedges on the artificial mat because Obviously, real grass, you would either chunk it or you would know if you made good contact here. Sometimes if you catch it a little bit behind the ball or in front of the ball, it's a little bit tough to tell because obviously the artificial mat doesn't give as much, so the club just kind of skips off of it. But all in all, pretty decent shot for what we needed there. But brings us to the 18th hole, which is going to be our third and final for this video, which is a par 4, 439-yard hole up and over these. Very pretty. I'm not a big flower person personally, but it is nice to look at. So up and over these flowers, take a look at the flyover here. We got a cart broken down apparently in the middle of the cart path. We've got water to start. Don't love that tree right there that we just flew over. And then I mean, look at all those flowers. This is awesome. Carl's Place grandstands back there. Alright, dogleg left. So I don't love that tree, like I said. I'm going to stay a little bit to the right of that. Hopefully keep things pretty straight here off the tee again would be nice. But that's where we're going to aim and hopefully finish this video off with a good tee shot and a good second shot. Started a little left. It's coming back though. Nice little baby fade. 101.5, 148. That'll be fine. Not hammering it by any means today, but those are two pretty good shots. Those are nice fairway finders with some decent distance right down the middle. So good shot there. I'll take those last two tee shots all day long. Leaves us with 179 up 5, so 184 in the fairway, so no reduction. So it's going to be another, hopefully I can strike it a little bit better. If I can hit it decent, it's going to be a really good 7-iron distance. That's what we're going to hit. So let's see if we can pull this off and scrape out another par, finish even through 3. And I kind of mentioned it in the first couple, but it's worth noting just because of weather. Ideally, I would like to schedule, if I can get the live streams to work, ideally I would like to do like a Sunday morning tee time every single week at a certain time, but because of weather and everything else, I'm not going to be able to play on the same exact time and day every single time. So there may be like a week or two in between, but I'm definitely going to, when I'm ready to come out and play and do a full 18-hole course for whichever video throughout the week gets the most amount of views, I'll take note of that, and then I'll just play when I can, and you guys will be seeing it. But get your votes in by viewing, getting that view count up for whatever course is your favorite. Oh, thin and heely. May work out. Go, get a bounce. All right, I think we did it. There we go. So, a little bit of everything in here from the Petals at Stevens Point in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Course designer here, or at least commissioned by Carl's Place. Started off with a bogey, then we got a birdie on 9, and we got a par on 18. So, a little bit of everything. Finished even par, which is good. That's the goal for these 3 holes. And again, just working my way through as many of these courses as I can, trying to kind of cherry pick and pick out some of the ones that look really cool on the SGT Courses website. But like I mentioned, the goal is to play. There's tons of courses. There's over 1,000 courses now, but if I can play through a lot of them, if not, the goal is to play through every single course here within GSPro. If you guys are liking the series, and then adding on that full 18-hole gameplay, should be a fun journey if we can do it. And the goal here is to, like I said, shoot even par through the 3 holes, which we were able to do here. Take a look at the stats quick. Not that there's a ton to look at, but 1 par, 1 birdie, 1 bogey. Longest drive 272, average drive 270, only out of 3, but 147 was the average, 148 was the best. 5 putts, 18 minutes, only 33%, 1 out of 3 greens in regulation. That's not great, but we did hit 3 out of 3 fairways, so it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the new format. I'm going to reset things here and probably play another 1 or 2 courses. We'll see, but yeah, appreciate any of you guys watching, any of you that leave a comment, like the video, or dislike it. Let me know any thoughts, comments, concerns, any course requests. Obviously, I have 1,000+ courses to go through, so if you want to see some more than the others, let me know down in the comments. I'll add that to the list next time. And hopefully, if you guys request a course and other people like it as well, if it gets the most views for the week, I'll be playing full 18 holes on that. So, like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.